guys. So how did you come together as a band and decide on your name and everything like that?
Yeah, so I can start that, I guess.
Yeah.
So originally, the band was started with me and our former singer, Dan. We had played music with each other for a few years, and then we got together with Noah and Ben through school. And then he bailed on us because he sucks. And Alex has been a good friend of mine for years, so we got him on the band on guitar, and yeah.
Okay.
That's how we became a band, I guess, in the short form.
Cheap Flights 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good summary. And how'd you guys pick your name?
Oh, so it's really stupid actually. We were all hanging out and couldn't come up with anything, and we're just really brainstorming and trying hard to come up with something.
4 months of trying to decide.
Yeah. And so we're hanging out one night in our living room, and we're like, oh, why don't we choose something that people like Google a lot? So we came up with Cheap Flights. And at the time, it was a terrific idea, but now our search engine optimization, our SEO, is garbage, because if you type in cheap flights on Google, you don't find us.
You get Expedia.
You find Cheap Flights.
Yep.
Literally.
We actually sometimes get messages on Instagram with people actually thinking we're a travel agency.
Oh,
Ask for us flights.
wow. Yeah. That's okay. How often do you guys practice together as a band?
Definitely once a week. We try to like squeeze in a jam before our shows whenever we can. Like in the morning, we'll wake up, get together, and so we're like nice and rehearsed before we go on stage.
Okay.
But we're trying now to like get a second day in there where we're like either mixing or just sitting down and brainstorming and working on the business side rather than just writing music and practicing all the time.
Cool. And are you guys pretty consistent with that, or do you sometimes just not practice in the week?
I mean, it's tough with school and everything.
Right.
It works full time. Noah and I pretty much work full time, same with Nick. Plus, we balance school and other entrepreneurial ventures, and it's tough, but we make it work.
All right, cool. What are you guys doing in school?
I go to school at Ryerson in business management, majoring in marketing and minoring in communications.
I do business at Ryerson too.
I'm taking a humanities course, so I'm mostly studying sociology and politics.
Okay.
I'm not in school right now. I'm a bum.
What are you going to school for, dude?
I'm applying for independent music production at Seneca.
Do you guys write together, or do some of you write the lyrics and then put it together with the music, or how do you do that?
It's kind of different for every song.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones we have out now, it always just stems from one of our ideas, and then we go from there. Like Holiday, the one we just released, like the initial like chord progression I came up with, and then me, Noons, Nick, and a buddy of ours sat up in Noah's room one night until like really late. We were supposed to be doing schoolwork for sure, and we were writing lyrics instead, but it was like a masterpiece by the end.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that when it comes to doing more stuff, we do it like that.
And our songs,
we always do.
And I think our songs evolve a lot too. Like Holiday's been recorded and released, but you know the version we play live isn't the same as it is on tape. We just kind of every single show we play it a little bit different, I think. So everyone kind of really puts their 2 cents in, and it turns into a fruit of everyone's labor.
Yeah, we like to have fun with it too, so it kind of mixes it up a little bit when we do it live.
Yeah, cool. I was just listening to it before I got on chat with you guys. I really like that song, actually.
Awesome.
Thank
you.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
It was supposed to be released in the summer because it's like super.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
That's okay.
And near Christmas, so holiday, Christmas, makes sense.
What you got? Oh, what?
Milk, sugar, whiskey.
Give me some milk and a little bit of sugar.
I'll take mine black.
Milk and sugar, baby.
Set it up the way you like.
Just take some sugar.
Like a black egg.
I do.
Once you become black.
So I'm going to take you guys back to your first show as a band. Could you tell me a bit about where it was and what it was like for you guys?
Opera
House.
So the very first one was actually in Woodbridge,
Yeah.
at the Rib Fest, and it was pretty lit. It was pretty lit. There was
It was with our
the
old singer.
average age there, I would say, was about 55.
All right.
lots of dancing, lots of Italians.
Lots of ribs.
Yeah, lots of ribs too.
Just my element.
That was like I like to consider that like our practice show because that later that night we played at the Cameron House and that was lit.
really?
That was
The
really
average age there was totally like.
I think you were there.
So like.
But our first show as like this lineup as the real Cheap Flights before we were the pre-Cheap Flights was we booked this big show at the Opera House in Toronto, and it's a really big venue and it was a really big show, like bigger than anything we played before.
Thanks.
And we were having issues with our lead singer at the time, and he was being a prick about everything. And so I said to him like, "Yo, like, are you still gonna play the show?" And he was like, "Yeah, no problem. I'm in. Book it. Let's do it," kind of thing. And then what was it? Maybe like a week and a half before, he was like, just kidding.
Like he didn't even say to us.
No, yeah, like
He told me, because like I said, I knew him before.
To this day, we've never heard him
So
say.
long story short, he made it obvious he
still
wasn't
bad.
gonna play the show.
He's still the lead singer.
So we had the choice of either dropping the show or continuing to play it with three of us or find a fourth person. And we pretty much got Noons here, Alex, and
That day, I think I called
Yeah,
him.
like,
Like we were sitting on the couch and we were like, we need a guitarist, and like I was like, Alex. And I called him right away. I'm like, you want to be in the band? He's like, yeah, man.
Taught him, showed him all
No
the
question.
songs in like 2 days flat. 2 days before the show, we showed up and we played it, and it was probably one of the favorite shows we've ever played.
It's my favorite show.
Yeah, it was
It's huge.
a pretty damn good show. It was the Opera House, like it was like a huge venue, something we had never played before, and we kind of like made it an event kind of thing. So, and it worked out, I guess. So.
Yeah. Wow. That sounds like it must have been crazy. But looks like it worked out. But
Yeah, we were really worried that we were gonna get on and get to a point of the song that we had not taught.
yeah,
But it worked out.
that's good. All right. But I was just wondering if you guys could pick any musician that you could sit down and like talk to, who would it be? And you don't all have to answer together. You can pick your own.
Start on that side. I want to really think about
Okay.
that. So do I. Shit. I don't know. Anyone know?
I'll go. I would love to sit down with Dave Grohl personally, because I think he's been through so much different eras and different like parts of the music industry and different bands. Like he's drummed, he's sang, he's been everywhere. Plus he's like a really awesome dude.
And
so.
they look exactly
and I
like.
look and I try to copy.
Yeah, yeah. I would say you look alike.
I'd
Wow.
probably say Rivers Cuomo of Weezer.
Hell
Weezer's
yeah.
been like, one of my favorite bands since I was fucking too young to do anything. So
Good shit.
yeah, I'd probably pick him.
And he's got a cool person.
He's still a motherfucking thug too. So
I would say Tom York from Radiohead.
Oh,
Just because Radiohead's probably like my favorite band. And Tom York is a super cool dude.
I hear he's an ass.
Yeah,
yeah, but he's like
He's brilliant.
yeah, he's just
Yeah.
musician.
he makes real good music. So.
Kanye's an asshole. He's a great.
God,
Debatable.
it's a genius. This is tough. I'm really bad at this. I got like so many. I can't just pick one.
Do it.
I'm gonna go and say like, this is tough.
Do it.
I'm gonna go off the grid here and say Kanye West because you were just
Okay,
talking.
okay.
I think it was like that was just I had to come up with something, but like he's a very interesting person and he takes his music very
Yeah.
seriously. So just to talk to him and get his perspective on the writing process and just the process of being a musician would be, I think. He'd be a very knowledgeable and insightful person
Yeah,
to talk
yeah.
to. Unless I pissed him off, then
Yeah.
probably.
What advice would you give bands that are just starting up? Because I'm assuming you guys seem like you've been together for quite a while and you've worked together. But bands starting up kind of struggle, and I know that from personal experience as well. So what advice would you give them when they're starting up?
I would say like I have two things, like the cliche like don't give up thing, because like that's actually legit. If you just stick to it, like you're gonna go places. But like be nice to people.
Yes.
You can't be an
True.
asshole to
Very true.
bands, to promoters, to managers. Like you want to pretty much make sure that you're like just almost kissing ass. Like that's the only way you're gonna make those relationships, though, is if you're really just like giving her 110%, always responding, always saying hi to other bands you're playing with. Like,
Yeah, being sociable.
Yeah.
I'd probably say it's never a bad thing to play to an empty room. I think like it's really easy to get discouraged when you're playing, a show and there's nobody right in front of you, and it feels like it's not a very good show. But you really only find out how people react to your music by the end of your set. So if you go up to the stage and realize there's nobody there and you're shitty about it, you're not gonna have a good time. But there's been shows where we've played that started up with like 3 people watching us, and then you watch people kind of get interested and come over, and that's what makes the difference, right? So I'd say like don't get bummed out if there's nobody at your show. Just means you got to play a little bit better. Right?
Okay.
It's good. I want to tell you that. I would say the best advice I would give somebody would probably be when you're writing music, to write music for yourself and for your band, not for what you think people will like.
Make it like you.
'Cause I think if you try too hard to write music you think people will like, it just never sounds good. It's just not right. So stick to what you love and don't think about if people will like it or not. Just write what you love to write.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you're when you're writing music for other people instead of yourself, then and if people don't like it, you end up with like nothing. You end up with a song that you don't like and then no one else likes.
All right. So I just have 2 more questions for you guys. Tell me when your next show is.
So
And where?
we actually just got one yesterday. It's still up in the air a little bit. We don't even know the details yet. February 8th at the Smiling Buddha.
Okay.
And that's really all we need. We're going to be doing a lot of filming while we're there. So expect cameras.
Look nice when you come.
Look nice. Be ready to party with some party.
What are you guys working on now, and what should your fans look for next from you?
Really mixing a bunch of tunes that we've recorded.
Okay.
So in a couple of weeks, expect another song, and a couple of weeks after that, expect another. And then we've been working on a documentary for about like a year and a half, almost 2 years now. A little bit better. So we're working with a good friend of ours, Renee, who makes like unbelievable movies, and he's doing a documentary about us, and he's been filming us since like literally very first show. So like it's a pretty gnarly piece of art when he's ready to release it, and hopefully that comes out soon. And then we're working on a music video with another guy, and yeah, like we're working on a lot of stuff, and then we'll go back to the studio hopefully in the next month and put down some tracks for. I think we're gonna focus really hard on getting online for the people that aren't in the city to see.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so those are all my questions. Do you guys have any questions for me about anything?
What's your favorite color?
My favorite color? Purple.
Good choice.
Would you like to party?
I knew it was gonna be purple.
To party.
I don't really know why it's purple, but I just like purple. So.
Yeah.
All right.
If you could be one animal, what would it be?
A whale.
A purple whale.
Not a purple whale, but just a whale.
Who's your favorite band right now?
I don't know about right now. Right now, I'm just listening to like City and Color
Good.
a lot. I really do like the Foo Fighters, and Dave Grohl and I have the same birthday, so I really love him. But my favorite band is probably Metallica, and I can't really explain that one either, but I just really, really like them too. I haven't seen them live though. One day. Keep missing them. They were in Toronto, or I think it was Toronto recently, and it was like a surprise, and I missed it, and I was like, are you kidding me? Well,
Yeah, like a really small venue, I think.
yeah.
The Opera House. Was it the Opera House?
It might have been, actually.
Oh, so we freaking opened up from
Yeah.
Metallica.
There you go.
Practically.
We were there first. We were there.
Yeah.
Are you Sir?